get hot. Okay, well, let's try, just in time for spooky season, Tangle Tower. Let's go. Oh God, that's so bright. That's such a, like, it went from a dark spooky to like, ah. We're in Spirit Fair all of a sudden. The beginning. Tangle Tower. Hold on, that's a little loud. Hold on. Mid-afternoon. Tangle Tower, mid-afternoon. Okay. Lake's Edge. What? No. What are you doing? Okay, so is that me?
You ready, Sally?
Am I Sally?
Grimore, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Oh, it's the guy from the other game that we're playing.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank.
Okay.
Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on.
So I'm a detective?
Did
or...
you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Are we partners? Is he my partner? Case file. Murder victim Freya Fellow, 19, died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. I don't know that you would be writing murder reports using words like whilst. Location, Flora's tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound in her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. What if it's the riddle about the stalagmite dropped, the icicle dropped and stabbed them, and then they melted, so there was no murder weapon? That might be what happened. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Okay, so we have a bloody knife. We have a bloody knife. We have a single stab wound, and we have Freya, who is dead, and then Flora, who was there having a portrait taken. Okay. What am I clicking? Nothing? Okay.
That's a big lake.
We're pointing and clicking. We're not moving.
It's kind of purple. Looks poisonous.
I think it's just water.
Yeah, water with poison in it.
Birds.
It's a bird bath.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
Purple tune. Oh my god, it's in purple. Does that mean? Do we need to remember that?
Please don't do that.
What are they?
Wind chimes. Silent wooden wind chimes.
Okay.
It's a garden, I think. It's currently far away.
Can we go to it?
We could walk closer to it.
Yeah, can
Ready
we?
when you are.
Oh, look at our little drawings. Oh, okay. Gardens. Scary. What is this?
Spooky.
I said scary. She thinks it's also spooky.
What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No. What animal is that?
Griffin.
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
Heck.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
I knew that. What's this little, thing happening?
It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Okay.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one.
Hmm.
Although there is something in there.
Oh.
It's a cassette tape.
Oh.
Or it used to be.
Damaged tape. The cassette tape has been damaged by water. The ink on the label is blurred and ineligible. Okay. Clue. It's our only clue. We have but one clue.
It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster
Playing a harp.
playing a harp.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
Look closer.
This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
We don't know. But what if I guess?
Let's come back later. It
Okay.
must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Harp statue, an old weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 column segments. But that's not the order they have to go in. We're gonna find an order, probably. Okay, can we go on? We can go on. Main entrance. Tangle Twir.
Oh.
What?
Oh. There's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah. Tangle Tour.
Twir.
Twir. That's what I said. Wow, I'm so much like these characters. Oh, what's this?
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us. Should we ring the doorbell?
Yeah.
Why would we not? It's a little melody.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, so we get to go inside now? Let's go over
Let's
here.
head to the crime scene first. It's at the top of the west tower, I
Okay,
think.
okay, never mind. Don't explore on my watch. Grand Hall. Okay.
Now it's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it. Anymore.
Okay, so we have F, which is probably Freya, and P, which is we don't know who. So I guess we would go to...
A
Her
big
one.
letter F.
Of course.
Yeah.
Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
Yeah, I would. Okay, so we have to make our way up the F side,
Let's
I
head
guess.
to the crime scene first.
Oh,
It's at the top of the west tower, I think.
okay.
Let's head to the crime scene. It's at the top of the west
Oh,
tower.
can we
I
just
think.
go? Oh, we can just go. I thought we had to go in order. I thought we had to go in order. I'm sorry. I'm learning. Laura's Tower. Hello.
Let's take a look at that painting first.
Oh, okay.
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
Freya was unable to finish the painting, and she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Isn't it the knife? Okay.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, but Freya stole it. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
None of these make sense. Well, because it was used to stab. Are we just gonna assume?
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
We can't assume that. It could have been anything.
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting, not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
see any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
We also don't know if it was the knife. She could have stabbed her with a paintbrush. An unfinished painting. Well, he's jumping to all sorts of conclusions. I don't think he's a very good detective. Okay, begin investigating for... Yeah, I want to talk to the main suspect. Hello. Hello?
Flora... Fellow?
Ooh, she mysterious.
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
Yourself?
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora?
No.
I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Yesterday.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
We just asked her three
She's
questions
not
in a
going
row.
to answer us, is she?
No.
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
You can't just ask a bunch of questions. Can I show her the evidence that we have? Can I show you this tape? She says nothing. Can I have a statement, I guess?
Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya?
Her hair says no.
Yeah, she's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
Okay, well, no. Okay, we should look at the place where the body was.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back.
Okay. So she fell onto her back. Maybe she fell onto something that like went through her. And she did not get stabbed from the front. She was stabbed from behind.
There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas,
So?
so she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
She was found with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene. So what if she like fell onto her paintbrush or something? I don't know. What do you mean we're looking at it again? What did that do? Okay, let's look at this gramophone.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
Oh, tape deck.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
We have a cassette. How do I do cassette? How do I do tape? I want to do something with you. Oh, we can look. Okay. Okay, how
What
do
about
I...
the cassette tape?
Oh, I was thinking that. Is this game made for babies? I knew what to do.
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
Oh, there's another tape in there. To Freya. Okay, well, I want to play
Do you think it still works?
ours.
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
Yeah. How do I get to... Nope, not that. I want to get to my inventory. And I want to use my tape. Maybe it'll work. I don't know how to do it. Maybe I click on it? Try it. Oh, there we go. Probably just sounds like underwater. Like outside?
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
It's a recording of someone walking outdoors. A distorting humming melody can be heard. Okay. All right, backwards doesn't sound any different.
It's piano music.
It plays for a short while before stopping. That's nice. That was nice. Okay.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
I think it's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Swap the positions of the gems. Rotate the egg to see a clue on the back. I think we have to make them so they go to each other, if I had to guess. Is that not the case? Okay. Okay, what do
Nope.
you...
Did you check the clue on the back of the egg?
I
I'm
did.
pretty sure it explains where to put each of the gemstones.
I don't need your sass right now because I'm pretty sure that that's what I was doing. Let me turn my head completely. I don't understand. Okay, well... So the green is connected to the red. Okay, so blue, we need to do connections, I think. So blue is connected to purple. So blue is connected to red in this one. This one's correct. That one's correct. And then the other really big one is blue is connected to purple, which looks like it's this one. Then this needs to be blue. Blue is connected to purple. But I think blue is on the long side and purple's on the short side. So we need to switch them. And then the one that's short is green and red. But red is on the short side and green is on the long side. We'll put green and red here. Okay, I feel good about that. And then we have the one that is really long. Pink and pink are connected by this one. Pink and pink are connected. And then the short one that looks like stair steps is yellow and purple. And yellow and purple is at the stair side part, and then the one that looks like a square is yellow and green. And yellow is this way.
That's the one.
There we go.
Hey, not bad. Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
Sure. Fabergé egg. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is soft velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on the 3 strange feet with pointed claws. Caw. Okay, can I leave here now? Can we go look for other clues? We didn't really look at the picture. Did we?
There it is. The unfinished...
Oh, we did.
What?
Looks that way.
We did. Sorry. Okay, well now can we start exploring? We can go anywhere, right? That's connected by the little chalk lines. Astronomy tower. Hello.
Shh, listen. Do you hear them? The stars. They're whispering. So quiet, and yet so loud.
What are they whispering about? Are they spreading rumors about us?
I shouldn't think they concern themselves with such insignificance. We are but specks of dust, you and I.
Mm-hmm. Could the speck of dust start by telling me his name?
You find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
Seems like this tower belongs to the Pointers, and the other one belongs to the Fellows.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality, as it happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They exist only in our minds.
Helpful.
So that was what the name I thought it was maybe for like 2 sisters, but it's for 2 completely separate families.
Me? Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family. And of course, father to my precious Poppy.
And a professional astronomer?
Oh no, that's just a little hobby. I mean, yes, I've studied the stars for over 35 years, published 17 books.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh dear me, no. My field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial return, nor would I expect it to. I am nothing but a humble interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
Cool. Tell the Cosmos I say hi.
Cool.
The day began as any other, with blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk around the gardens. Fresh air does wonders for the mind.
Did you see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I didn't bother them, of course. I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
Did you use your telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say. I've been known to lose hours at my telescope.
Did you see anything?
No actual discoveries, if that's what you mean.
So you were all alone up in the astronomy tower. Must have been a while before you found out what had happened to Freya.
Quite. Normally, I would be the last to find out about such a thing. But a curious tug of fate led me towards the fellow tower later that evening.
What was that?
I was at my telescope for the majority of the evening, but at one point I returned to my desk to look something up in a reference book. I couldn't find the book I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it. I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall. I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library. She looked impatient and slightly frustrated.
Same as ever then?
Quite. I passed her by and went upstairs to Fiona's room. The door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside. I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter. I had no desire to invade their privacy by eavesdropping, so I waited for them to finish and come out into the hall. Before I could ask about the book, Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona. It was apparent that both of them had already been crying about something. We went up to Flora's tower. Freya was laying on her back, right in the middle of the room. Flora and Fitz were already there. They both looked stoic as ever. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did, and then Fiona went downstairs with Poppy for some reason. I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Why did you leave so quickly? Wasn't there anything you could have done to help?
Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole ordeal is fellow family business.
Mm.
I'm quite sure they don't need me getting in the way at a time like that.
He said, not my problem. He said, not my problem. Get out of here. We're gonna leave. Okay, that was a long statement. I'm hoping we can go back and like get those again, because that was a lot, and I'm not gonna remember that.
You know, I've always wanted one of those.
A mechanical solar system? What would you do with it?
I would look at it.
Let's look at it then. It
Wait a
looks like a
minute.
puzzle.
Earth in the middle, sun on the outside. How old is this thing?
Okay, rotate the 5 planets, the sun and the moon around the middle. Do you have to do it in order? There's like a shadow thing happening. Do we have to make the shadow? I think we have to make the shadow. Possibly. Maybe. Because yeah, look, it makes like a that. It makes a that. I think we gotta make it that, maybe. Okay, hold on. Oh! Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Wah. Yeah, you just gotta get like Earth-centered. Uh-oh, help. Wait, work together.
I got it.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. Whoa.
Did you hear that? Something unlocked.
There's a little hatch underneath? What's in there?
A bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
Bug, golden beetle, various research notes and diagrams. The golden beetle, named for its exoskeleton, composed of a mineral approximately 90% identical to gold, has a lifespan of several years. It fends off predators with a loud hiss, records of over 95 decibels, and by being completely undigestible, the Mistid has a somewhat spurious reputation for causing ill fortune for those who see it. Okay, that's probably all we need to do in here. So wait, there's apparently like kids' rooms and stuff over here that we can't get to yet. Let's go, just go around where we can go. The aviary, not to be confused with the apiary for bees. Hello.
Oh, just beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! In that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Okay, question. In this universe, do people just have colored hair? Or is she saying we color our hair in that color intentionally? We're not just cartoon people that have different colored hair.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Is that short for Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, well, hello, Penelope.
20-something, Aquarius, love to travel, and nearly all of my friends are birds.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field?
Does she have bird
No
wings?
matter where I go,
Is she wearing
I always
those?
find myself coming home to Tangle Tower.
Because of the birds.
Oh, no, because of him! Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz.
Oh, he said Fitz and
He's
Penelope.
not really the traveling type, you see.
Fitz fellow.
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our 2 families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether.
Okay. That's Fitz and Penelope, which we heard about in the guy's statement.
I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there. Crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day, watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
What did you do after that?
Let's see. I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course, and they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
Okay, so the astronomer guy said he went down into the garden and they were both in the greenhouse, so that checks out.
Sometime in the evening, I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear.
He was looking for the
I
book.
followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library.
Which we've heard about.
I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the Fellow Tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
I mean, that's pretty much what he said, so they're the same.
We can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like, right now?
Let's not go right now. I want to look at stuff.
My little writing desk. It's kind of cute.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
That's suspicious.
I don't like mirrors. They steal your soul.
That's not accurate.
How do you get your hair so symmetrical without using a mirror?
I do it by weight. I can feel if one side is heavier than the other.
Hey, birds.
They're bird cages. But the birds are coming and going freely.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
Okay. We can go to her room now. Penny's room. Okay, are we gonna find something in here?
That's some flower.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
It has a heart on it, a brightly colored flower with an unusual shape. Looks very healthy and well looked after. The soil in the pot looks fresh and moist. It's also an unusual blue color with a U. Color.
A little bedtime reading?
Let's see. Romance novels, detective novels, and
What?
this one appears to be both.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so we have a weird flower.
It's a birdhouse.
Are those real birds?
Maybe not. Let's look closer. Is that a puzzle?
Nope. They're wooden.
Puzzle.
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use it?
Swap the positions of 7 birds. Okay. Okay, wait. Their eyes are looking a certain way.
Nothing.
I think the birds are related to
Yeah,
each other.
I understand, but I don't know how the white lines are involved. Give me like the smallest hint, because I think I'm on to something. But I just don't know. Is it like this plus this equals this? So like this plus this equals that? And that plus that equals that? And then that plus that equals that?
I got it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm impressed.
I'm a genius.
Did the door open? What's in there?
Now I'll get her. A ripped piece of paper crumpled into a ball. Red flower petals were found inside. A message is angrily scrawled onto the paper. Now I'll get her. Okay. That seems like something she wouldn't want us to find. All right, well, since we're just like walking around, let's work our way down. Music room. Oh, hello. Hi. Sorry.
Are you a ghost?
Sally! That's rude!
Is it
Well,
rude?
she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
She's the one that made the
All
tape.
in the wrist.
She
And
made the
13 years
piano
of
tape.
dedicated practice.
Okay.
I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi... Things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer. 3.5 hours of piano practice, soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way, so I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No, Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that.
All right, let's get her statement.
Fitz and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door. I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, so we know why the door was off the hinges, because he kicked it in. So we solved that. We don't know why she was crying, but we know why he heard upsetness, because she was yelling and she was crying. So everyone's story is like checking out for the most part.
All right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
Yeah, let's go. Poppy's room. This looks like a puzzle.
It's a metronome for keeping time.
It's also a puzzle.
It's ticking. Is it a bomb?
It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are, though.
Use the buttons to rotate all 4 metronome dials up to the hoop at the top. Use the dial. Oh wait, what? Oh, I see, I see. So close!
There we go.
Perfect. What happened?
A little hatch unlocked in the back.
Anything in there?
Mm-hmm. It's a photograph. Part of a photograph.
Ooh, there was a fight, I bet. Someone got ripped up. Her photo shows a young girl with blonde hair and pink clothes. Yeah, she made her a cassette of her playing the piano. The girl in the photo using a bright pink cassette player with matching headphones. Yeah, we found the pink tape. Amazing.
Sheet music. Presumably for piano.
It's only a few notes. I'd barely even call that music.
Yeah, it's been framed though. Must be important for some reason.
Now that's what I call music. The sheet's been framed and is decorated with delicate old-fashioned illustrations. It's probably a tune. The tune. Freya's tune. Look, there's a secret room right there. That's the garden. How do we get to the secret rooftop garden?
A big glass door leads out into a garden. Somehow,
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
Slide the lid open. Then move the tiles in the correct slots. To cover up the moons?
nothing. Still locked.
All 4 tiles have a moon symbol.
Those other symbols look like suns. Surely that's something to do with it?
I mean,
I
I
think it is, but in an abstract kind of way.
thought it was covering them. That's obviously not the case. Maybe we have to make it like a chain? I don't know.
Nope. It's
Maybe the information we need isn't here.
not. So where is it?
Somewhere else.
Okay. Maybe we have to do it to where it's like backwards. One more try.
Ah, didn't work.
Okay.
You know, I think this might be one of a pair.
Oh.
What? The whole thing?
Yeah, something about those symbols. The duality of the sun and moon, you know?
If you say so.
Okay. Good to know.
I guess we'll come back later.
Yeah, I guess we will. I bet this room has a door with the sun and the moon or whatever on it. Okay, let's just start at the bottom. Actually, wait, can we go here now? Stone Square. Hey, is this that detective person?
Whoa, nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
But why are you here? Do they have like a detective on retainer permanently here?
It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception.
Okay.
Ask.
Okay.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so?
Okay, well, tell me about yesterday, I guess.
As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite.
What did you do then?
Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase.
You didn't
More
think
so
you should
than at
go?
any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in fellow
Well,
town.
why didn't you go look?
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear. But sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Okay, so family member, not that sad, or possibly just that's how he is. You heard a crime being committed and you ran away. Got it, got it.
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
Ooh, must be a puzzle.
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
Rotate the dials until all 4 hands are in the correct position. But we don't know what that means. Oh, this says those two. We don't know what the correct position is. Oh, wait, 3. Look, it's making a 3. It's making a 6. It's making a 12. And it's making a 9. So 3 would be here. 6 would be here. Okay, so then I need to do this way. Oh! Yes?
Nope.
No!
So moving any of the hands turns the adjacent hands in the opposite direction. It's like cogs on a machine.
Is that not 3, 6, 12, 9? That's not right? I did so much work to get there. Where is 6 on a clock? It's the bottom. 3, 6, 9, 12. Like, isn't it the numbers? They make the numbers. Or is this a 9 and that's 6? If this is a 6, I'm going to be so mad. Are you telling me this is actually a 6? I worked so hard to get it to where I thought it was going to be, and the 9 is the 6?
I got it.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
What's in the box?
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
It's a telescope, small lens, a small brass tool with a curved glass lens. It has a screw at the base. Okay, all right. I really want to go to the greenhouse because I think that's a place of interest. Look at this weird fruit. Oh, you are right there. Hello.
Sally, don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes. Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right, sorry. Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
I don't know.
Okay. Unknown at this time.
You work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like, condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA, sometimes.
Alteration?
Hmm.
Like mutation?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No, I'm just the gardener. I was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later.
Yep, she said
likes
that.
looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
No, apparently. What's your statement?
I was up in the rooftop garden.
Okay.
It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human. We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that?
Was Poppy with you? No. Because Poppy said no. Wait. Which one's Poppy? No, Penelope, Penny. Who? Oh god, there's too many people already. Poppy is not Penelope. Penelope was the one that went down and was fighting. Okay.
Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside.
Wait.
I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
Okay, no, this happened, and then she had Fritz kick down the door.
You kicked the door down?
I did.
Don't lead the witness.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
Okay.
Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Yeah.
Penelope arrived shortly after that.
Yes.
With Felix in
With
tow.
Felix, yes.
I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together.
Oh, that's odd.
Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
She ran
I found
away.
her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
And I think that's going to give us the code to get out to
This
the
could be
rooftop
interesting.
garden. Let's go later, because I want to look at some of the stuff.
This one's in a little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
Potted fruit with a hard gemstone-like skin. The soil is the blue color, just like the other flower we found. What's this?
A little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Let's look. I feel like this is relevant, so I'm gonna take a photo of this on my cellular device. I feel like this might be something later, so we're gonna take a little picture. Okay.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
Maybe the game takes a picture for you, but I just want to be sure. Okay, now let's go to his room. Fitz's room. Oh. This is the person that she's engaged to be married? Is this a card from her?
It's a little handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, "To Fitz, from PP."
PP. Okay, so this is the
It's
other...
locked, but it leads outside.
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
It's the garden.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
It's the garden. Do you not just remember we did like 2 seconds ago? Alright, so we have to put the moons where the moons are and the suns where the suns were. I think the suns were here. And then the moons are going to be down the middle, back and forth.
Nothing.
The tiles have all got that same.
Those-
Maybe they're connected.
Okay, let's go back and put the moons where the moons are.
Let's come back once we know.
Okay. There's something else in this room, but while it's still fresh in my mind, I would like to go put the moons where the moons go.
Gloomy.
But roomy.
No, this please.
A big glass door leads out into a
There's a
garden.
little mechanism by the.
Okay, so they were here. Here. Oh, that's where the... Oh, I had it upside down. I had it upside down. Okay, so there's there.
I guess we'll come back later.
Am I just not remembering correctly?
It's locked.
I thought we were.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Okay, it was... Let's not save it.
It made a noise.
I guess that was right.
Yay!
And the door's still locked.
Gotta
I
go-
still feel like we made some sort of progress.
So maybe we have to do it a new time each time. And then there's a locked box
Hello.
under here?
Not hidden very well, is it?
No.
Doesn't need to be. It's locked. It's a combination lock. Sort of.
Rearrange the pieces of paper to find the combination for the box's padlock. Oh. Can we rotate? They're like a... Oh wait, no, I think this just goes like this. Is that... That doesn't make sense. Oh wait, that kind of makes sense. Yeah. Oh wait, are we... They can all make a shape, so like one's that, but then what order does it go in? We found that guy. So there's one more guy?
Nothing.
Maybe if you move the paper around.
There we go.
Just guessed.
Perfect. Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh. That's kind of ominous.
Ornate trowel, the metal gardening trowel with a decorative pattern. It has a decorative pattern engraved onto it and its letters on either side. PPFF. Someone got them like a decorative engagement gardening trowel? That's weird. Okay, let's try to go remember the moon thing again. I think it's right down the middle. I think you just have to do them one at a time.
A big glass leads out into
There's a little mechanism by
Because it resets them. Resets them. This goes down the middle like that, I think.
nothing. Still
Okay,
locked.
no.
Those other symbols.
I think it is.
Okay, yeah, I just did it the wrong way. So then it's like this, this, this.
Something happened.
That must be it. Finally, it's open.
Whatever's on the other side better be worth it.
Rooftop garden. Rooftop garden. Okay.
Giant stone frog. Love it.
Ah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
The birds come up here. The feathers were mostly found resting on the tongue of a large stone frog. 4 different colors.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red, too.
Now, aren't roses normally that color?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's also wearing headphones.
Well, they're not part of the statue. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
A slightly weathered statue holding a lute. A pair of earmuffs has been placed on the head of the statue. Interesting.
A little pond.
It looks really, really deep for some reason. See those metal bars around the edges, too?
Oh yeah. What do you suppose they're for?
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
Oh. Can we go down in there? Interesting.
More egg statues.
I don't get it. Why eggs?
Birds?
Well, either they have some special significance, or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
Maybe it's actually the hardest. We'll talk when we're done with the game. You can tell me all the little secrets about the game. Okay.
It's the door into Fitz's room.
One of only 2 ways to get into the garden.
Oh yeah.
Shady. All right. Let's start at the bottom. So far, everyone's story is checking out except for Poppy. Kind of, with Fitz. That whole thing was weird, but everyone else is checking out. Hello.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you? Miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me.
Oh no? How come?
Because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis? About the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator.
Okay. Tell me more about yourself, Fifi.
You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed A microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
Where were you yesterday?
What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
Okay, so Poppy said she forgot that she was supposed to see her and just was like, oh, I just forgot. And so then I went to her room and she was crying and whatever, and her door was locked.
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
Oh.
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
Interesting. Okay.
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
Later. I want to look at some things. Mostly this. What is this?
It's an illustrated book about birds.
Lots of bird stuff going on.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ooh.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
Okay. This is about birds. The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink dip lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of the Tantum amica. Pictured. Okay, that looks like a bloody knife, but also a feather. Interesting. What if she wasn't holding a knife? In the picture, she was holding this feather because it's weird and looks like a bloody knife, and she was holding a feather, and there wasn't ever a knife to begin with.
A chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Oh, geez, Louise. I'm gonna take a picture of this too. Just because I feel like these numbers are gonna come up at some point. Not the stuff on the left-hand side.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
All right, let's go to her room. I guess this is her room. All the rooms seem to be on the inside, and like the common areas are on the outside. Okay, Fifi's room. What do we got going on here? Lots of stuff. One of these things must be a puzzle.
It looks like a microscope. A big one.
Can I touch it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
Horizontally slide the 4 magnifying lenses to the correct positions. To make... I bet we have to make the key shape. So we need one that like makes things big. Not that big. Just a double plus? Maybe a double plus? Oh, wait.
That's the one.
Hey, not bad.
You just to vaguely make it the shape.
Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top of a little metal box. There's a book in here.
A well-used book resembling a diary. It's locked with a strange metal device. Okay, can we get into it? Looks like we can just unscrew it.
A new suspect! Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Save it for the judge.
Okay, this looks like it's something.
Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
Oh. Just some kind of like relation thing? Okay, so we're a pair. Wait, why? How are we on there? We've only been here for the day. And why aren't they the ones that are engaged? Why aren't they linked together? Why is he linked with her? Wait, they're brother and sister. No, that's gross. Aren't they brother and sister? Yeah, they're both... No! No, because she's on the other side. Right? He's a fellow and she's a poppy. Secret! They both have the doors that go out into the secret garden. So when it was from PP, it's not Penelope, whatever their last name is, it's Poppy Pointer. They're having a secret. And that's her sister. But why would that mean they wanted to kill Freya or whatever her name was? Ah, oh, secret!
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself.
Secrets. Okay. Where else do we have to go? Freya's room. Oh, this might have not more clues. What's this?
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Oh, that has a name? Interesting.
That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
A small photograph of Freya's painting. A piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. I mean, this magnifying thing doesn't really magnify that much. Okay.
Drawings taped up on the wall.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden.
Yeah.
One of them's holding a red rose.
Look at it! I figured it out, and we found the secret drawing. Poppy and Fritz standing there, and Fritz is having a red rose, and then she had in the room in her secret box the red rose petals, where it's like, I'm gonna get her. Right? She was like, I'm gonna get her with red rose petals. What's this? It looks like a puzzle box.
It's a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
Paintbrushes?
To the casual observer, maybe.
Oh my
They're
god.
not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Of course they are. Swap the brushes into the correct order. Arrange the paper to find a clue. Do we have to keep the colors together? Like the colors of the paper? Because these are very... This guy doesn't look like it's color. Like these are kind of colored together. Oh wait, that looks like it goes together. I guess the colors don't matter. Okay. This is our clue? This is our big clue that's supposed to break the case wide open? We have green, we have blue, we have fan, we have this, so we have green and blue. But also we have fan. And this shape, so different shapes. Then we have orange. And then we have pink. What is this? What is this? Because the blue doesn't come into that section. The greens also don't go into that section. But then there's also 1, 2, 3, 4, and we don't have 4 sections. We have 4. No, okay, give me another.
That was incorrect.
Each brush has various characteristics. Height, bristle shape, paint color, handle color.
Handle color!
The
Oh!
information we need is on the paper. Once it's been...
Oh! Orange handle. Green brush. Pink handle fan shape. Blue. Wait, okay, orange handle. But does this mean from smallest to largest? That might mean from smallest to largest. So that. Then green. But those are the same size. But then pink with fan shape. But then that's not green, so that doesn't make sense. Then the second one would have to be this one, I think. And then pink with fan. But then that doesn't make sense. Does it?
That's done it.
Okay, there we go.
Neat. What was in the box?
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
Is it the other half? It's the other half of the torn photograph. One with red hair, the other with green hair. Are you kidding me? That's not green, that's blonde. The photo is a large piece, it seems ripped off. Yeah, we found the other part. Can we say that? Here it is. It's right here. It's here.
There's something about that pink cassette tape. Something suspicious.
Let's ask Poppy about it.
Oh, okay. Suspicion.
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Not my color.
Doesn't mean you didn't give it to her. You used to like these colors, that's right, in the photo.
You used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare with the cassette tape. something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
I know what. The photo. How do I say use it?
Let's take a closer look at this.
Wait, what do I do with this? Oh. Oh, we're supposed to like find something on it? Oh. How do I use like the pink cassette tape?
The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player used by Poppy in this old photo.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it. You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up and then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
Poppy hates Fifi and Freya now? I mean, I want to say she doesn't want to look like that anymore.
Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore.
That's it?
No.
Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
Yeah.
Reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
Hold on. This means that pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
Okay. So we have confirmed, look at all the things we've done. So we've confirmed one, that Poppy and Fritz are in a secret relationship that they access by going into the garden together. 2, that something happened with them going to the room that's weird and Hina wants to know about it. 3, this detective runs away from crimes. 4, she thinks she's engaged to Fritz, or she's saying she's engaged to Fritz. Does she know that, or is she just saying that because something else is going on? I don't think that this was a knife. I think it was a bird feather, and I don't know how blood got in the painting.